Like and subscribe right now if you wish to cuddle this cute dolphin on your next beach outing. Friendly aquatic life abounds in the sea. A plethora of coastal wildlife awaits your arrival, whether in the skies or beneath the sea. We're going to look at 10 of the friendliest water creatures today, so without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. Bottlenose Dolphins. Dolphins are not just among the most intelligent and joyful animals on the planet, but they are also among the nicest to people. Bottlenose dolphins can be found in a group of 10 to 25 along the shore, searching for mullets and playing in the wake. Dolphins are curious creatures who aren't scared to interact with humans. It's not uncommon for one or two of them to approach swimmers or jet skiers looking for a playmate. Dolphins are reported to have symbiotic interaction with people at Panama City Beach, Florida. Pods will follow fishing boats in search of good hunting site, or they may wait at the pier for scraps from fishing boats. Many businesses rely on these aquatic natives to provide personal interactions, sightseeing tours, boat cruises, and snorkeling excursions in exchange. Number 9. Sea Turtles. There's nothing quite like watching a gorgeous sea turtle swimming gently in person. A visit from a sea turtle will put a smile on the face of any nature enthusiast, whether you spot one on the beach during sea turtle nesting season or from a boat during a fishing charter or dolphin cruise. For more than 100 million years, this ancient and friendly marine species has thrived in the world's waters, developing long lifespans, underwater vision, and migration patterns that can carry a turtle thousands of miles at a time. Sea turtles are endangered all across the world, but if you're lucky, you might be able to volunteer for a rescue attempt that will help raise awareness about their predicament. They're quite safe to swim with, but it's vital to reduce contact to a bare minimum so as to not to disturb their natural habitat. At number 8 is Humpback Whales. We're going to go ahead and suggest that you should proceed at your own risk with this one. Although humpback whales are gentle and do not consume humans, they are so enormous that they may run you over before you even realize you're there. There are plenty of diving tours that let you get up personally with this big beast if you're interested. At number 7 is Manta Rays. Manta Ray sightings are common in Tobago and Grand Turks. These strange-looking creatures visit both regions all year and aren't afraid to come near to the coast to say hello. They don't have stingers like stingrays. You shouldn't touch them though because their protective membranes can peel off if they come into contact with humans. They have to be concerned about us, not the other way around, so be cautious and refrain from petting them. Number 6. Jellyfish in Jellyfish Lake. Some people may be surprised to learn that there is a site where they may swim among jellyfish without being stung. Most jellyfish from around the world should be avoided due to their venomous stingers, which can inflict substantial agony in humans. A little lake in Palau, however, is home to an unusual kind of jellyfish that lacks venomous stingers. These jellyfish are one of the most tranquil organisms in the sea due to their absence of stingers. The jellyfish in this lake have managed to survive thanks to a unique metabolic process. The jellyfish in this lake can survive on little food and no predators by feeding on fast-growing algae. The jellyfish migrate from one end of the lake to the other as the sun passes across the lake, generating natural algae. When viewed from above, this migration appears stunning and attracts a large number of tourists. For many years, a journey to Jellyfish Lake has been a terrific experience for many travelers. Due to a significant decline in the quantity of jellyfish in the lake, the government has temporarily shut down the possibility of snorkeling with these sea monsters. The jellyfish population has fallen to shockingly low proportions due to the area's intense dryness El Niño weather pattern. Hopefully, with more rain and better weather, these magnificent creatures will flourish once more. Number 5. Tiger Sharks. You probably wouldn't want to get face to face with a great white without some metal bars between you, but tiger sharks are actually pretty friendly. Tiger sharks have been known to get a touch too nosy on occasion, but a nice shove will get them off your personal space. Simply hand over your chum before they try to steal it from you without your permission. Number 4. Hammerhead Sharks. Although hammerhead sharks appear ferocious, they are rarely violent and like approaching humans underwater. You won't damage them if you feed and stroke them. If you're interested in trying hammerhead diving, the Galapagos and Coco Islands are two of the best places to go. Even though they are friendly, they are still predators, so make sure you go down with a qualified instructor. At number 3 is Beluga Whale. The beluga whale, like the humpback whale, is considered one of the friendliest water mammals. These gigantic white whales are fascinating creatures that live in the Arctic and subarctic oceans. These whales are majestic creatures that roam in groups of 10 or more, making them friendly to all humans. The beluga whale, which is over 18 feet long and weighs over 3,000 pounds, is a spectacular sight to behold. The beluga whale is also known as the sea canary because of its high-pitched tweets. The beluga whale's high-pitched sound can also be used to imitate human speech. The scream of a beluga whale in the wild has been compared to that of children. In 1861, the first beluga whale has brought into captivity, making it the first time a whale had ever been maintained in captivity. Beluga whales, like humpback whales, are best observed from afar due to their great size. The northern Hudson Bay coastline is one of the most well-known areas to see beluga whales. This bay is home to about 50,000 beluga whales from June to mid-September. Small boats can be rented from local tourism firms and transported out to the bay to see the whales up close. These creatures may be seen in all their glory even from boats' distance as they breach the ocean's surface and playfully swim beneath your boat. Second on our list is sea otters. The sea otter is one of the friendliest species in the ocean, thanks to its attractive fur-covered body and capacity to play and solve problems. The sea otter, like the humpback whale, has been hunted for hundreds of years. Sea otters did not see a major population boom until the 20th century. The public fell in love with these friendly animals after zoos began bringing them in for exhibits. Sea otters, which are about 4 feet long, are one of the smallest marine mammals. While they are whistle descendants, they are the heaviest members, weighing between 50 and 100 pounds. Sea otters, like some other sea creatures, are intelligent. Clams and other ocean-shelled animals are favorite of many otters. Since they do not have the strength to break the shells, many otters will store boulders under their arms and they hunt to help break the shells open. The greatest way to experience a sea otter is in a zoo or aquarium. Many zoos offer dedicated exhibits that allow people to get the first-hand experience of the friendly sea otter. These exhibitions normally feature allowing the guests to feed the sea otter and engage in a training session with expert animal trainers. A few zoos even allow people the possibility to swim with the sea otters for a brief duration, providing them the opportunity to interact with these loving creatures. And last but not the least is the batfish. Have you ever asked yourself what is the kindest fish in the ocean? Well, wonder no longer. The answer to this question is actually fairly simple. It's the ever so curious batfish. When I mention batfish, I mean the Indo-Pacific form, the Platypus genus as opposed to the flat-bottomed living fish. The batfish is also dubbed as spadefish by some, although it's actually from a different genus than the Atlantic spadefish. There are 5 species found in the Indo-Pacific and they all have similar traits. The most distinct is certainly their dinner plate form and silver-brown coloration. Some, such as Platypus tiara, are commonly found in huge schools, whereas the Batavia is normally found alone or in pairs. They inhabit a multitude of various ecosystems including coral reefs, offshore pinnacles, sandy slopes, and everything in between. Batfish are naturally curious and inquisitive of divers. The presence of resident fish is common at popular diving sites such as wrecks. During the dive, these residents will follow divers around and frequently play in the exhaust bubbles. Batfish has even gummed my fingertips as I extend out my hand. It's not unusual for a batfish to inspect divers on less frequently diving reefs. This is more typical in species that congregate in pairs or small groups rather than huge ones. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video.